Hello everyone, I'm forecaster Nathan Kitchens with Convective Weather. Doing a quick severe weather update. We do have a pretty good severe weather outbreak on the way over the next couple of days. Let's start off with the Storm Prediction Center map for today. You can see we do have a moderate risk even in place for portions of southwest, central portions of Oklahoma down through far northern sections of Texas here. This is where the greatest likelihood is for severe storms today. We also have a pretty good area here under an enhanced threat across a good part of Oklahoma, down through parts of northern Texas, even including parts of the Panhandle. You can see a slight risk there in the yellow for a pretty large area as well. So you're talking about a another pretty good threat for severe storms today over the areas that have seen just been getting hit over and over again by severe storms over the past couple of days. And not only have we seen the severe storms, we've seen a lot of flooding. So obviously flooding is going to be just another element of concern today, on top of the potential for damaging winds, large hail. We can't run out a couple of we can't run out tornadoes as well today, certainly, without a doubt. Let's take a look at the probabilities for the different types of severe weather modes for today from the Storm Prediction Center. Let's start off with the tornado threat for today. Obviously, the highest threat for tornadoes is going to be where that moderate risk is in place, from far southern portions of Oklahoma down through northern Texas here, kind of along that state line here, right through here, where that greatest threat is for tornadoes today. We also have a 5% area right through here across a good part of central and western Oklahoma, through northern portions of Texas here, and even down through central Texas as well. And then we got the 2% here, 2% probability for tornadoes today in that green. And looking at wind potential for today, we got a 30% wind potential, high wind potential here in the red, and 15% in the yellow. And looking at the hail threat for today, a very, very good chance for some very large hail in these storms. That's going to be another huge concern. Definitely want to park that car in the garage if you can, because these storms can pack some very large hailstones. 45% probability for large hail today in this purple shading here. And then we also have this black hatched area. This is really the area where we're going to watch for the greatest likelihood for large hail in these storms today. So a very active day shaping up yesterday, Wednesday, Tuesday. This whole week has been so active in these generally the same areas, and these areas just keep getting hit over and over again, unfortunately. Now let's take a look at the risk for tomorrow, and unfortunately the risk tomorrow is even higher than today. Looking at tomorrow's threat, look at this. We have an even larger area that's going to be impacted. We've got an even larger area under a moderate risk. We got a good part of west central Oklahoma, right up through central Kansas, central and west central Kansas, I should say, under that moderate risk for tomorrow. And we also got an enhanced risk here, and this brownish, this kind of brown shading through here, and a pretty large area under that slight risk as well. We've got some really good dynamics in play for tomorrow. Tomorrow we really got to watch that tornado potential. We got obviously the tornado threats there today, along with the highest threats being damaging winds and hail, but tomorrow we're going to have an even higher chance for long track, strong tornadoes tomorrow potential. In this area across the plains. We're going to have very good dynamics setting up for this to occur. And looking at different elements, looking at some analysis on why the severe weather tomorrow will be even greater than today, let's just take a look at a few things here. Starting off with the vorticity map. I'm going to get to it here. There we go. For today, we're watching this upper level trough, this area of energy across California. You can see the spin here on the 500 millibar vorticity. If my map would move here. Here we go. We do have a little bit of energy to deal with today, but watch this area of energy right through here, this upper level trough, as we go into Saturday. Watch how this pushes into the plains here. This is going headed this right through here. This is really the area we're going to be watching for severe weather to set up tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. We've got some very, very good upper level dynamics in place. So we're going to have cold air aloft moving into this warm air mass that's going. Obviously, that's going to provide great potential for severe storms. And also, we can look at wind energy as well to watch our potential for severe storms here. Today, we've got some wind energy to work with. This is looking at the 850 millibar level here, about a mile above the mile above your heads, if you will, for today. We don't have a great deal of wind energy to deal with today, but watch as we go into tomorrow. We're going to have much greater wind energy to deal with as well. So all the dynamics are really going to be much strongly in place for tomorrow versus today. So it continues to look like tomorrow will be the greatest likelihood for severe storms, but still, today and tomorrow, both shaping up to be very active severe weather days. A lot of storm chasers are going to be out there, I know, over the next couple of days, and just make wise decisions out there, and please be careful, as the potential is there for very damaging, powerful storms, including strong tornadoes over the next couple of days. So please be careful out there. So now that I've talked about the severe storm potential over the next couple of days, just want to briefly touch on the subtropical storm Anna. Yes, as of 11 o'clock last night, we got a name for this storm, subtropical storm Anna here. First time since April 2003. And in fact, what's interesting is in April 20th, 2003, we had subtropical storm named Anna as well. So very interesting here. Looking at the satellite this morning, I'm going to show you the visible satellite here to show you the characteristics of the storm. Now, what's interesting about the storm, it's really not moving. The only way it's really moving right now is it's with its own spin. It's just kind of going to be sitting out here over the next few days, right here over the Gulf Stream current. And that's why we still got to really keep an eye on it, because we got the Gulf Stream current here where it's sitting on top of. We've got obviously very warm ocean temperatures right there under that current, and that's why we've got to watch this for potential for some strengthening over the next few days. Right now it really looks like it's going to maintain its strength that it is right now, if not even weaken a little bit, but it is something we've got to watch. You never say never, and there is potential that this could actually strengthen over the next couple of days, as it is kind of just sitting out here in the Gulf Stream. Really nothing to kick it out too quickly. So we've got to watch this closely. We do have tropical storm watches that have been posted along the coast here of the Carolinas. And looking at the track of this thing from the National Hurricane Center over the next few days, you can see it coming on shore here on Sunday morning there into South Carolina and pushing up towards North Carolina by early on Monday. We're not talking about any major damaging winds or anything like that, okay? We're just talking about the potential for maybe a few severe storms on Saturday and into Sunday here along the coast of the Carolinas. We're also going to watch for some heavy rain right along the coast of the Carolinas as well. Let's take a look at the Weather Prediction Center quantitative precipitation forecast over the next couple of days, and you can see the very heavy rain potential right along the coast here. So areas right along the coast, definitely be on alert for some pretty heavy rainfall totals potentially setting up over the weekend. And also, we cannot rule out a couple severe storms we can't rule out a few stronger storms really right along the coast here of the Carolinas as well. So that'll be something to watch very closely. But certainly, the big story will continue to be the severe weather potential setting up over the next couple of days across the plains. Well, that is your latest forecast update. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Make sure you have a way to receive these warnings. Hope you have a great Friday.